Wired is basically a day-glow executive summary by a scout who's reporting back from this new territory west of California called the future.
Starting a magazine is sort of like starting a restaurant. It's a really good recipe for failure. Very few restaurants that really work or make money, and there's very few magazines that ever work. And so my first impression of Wired was that it's another magazine that's going to fail. The moment that I changed my mind about that was when Lewis summarized the mandate. And he said that what he wanted to do was to make a magazine that appeared as if it had been mailed from the future. I ran a magazine and I reviewed a magazine that Lewis and Jane worked on called Language Translation. It was a magazine about using computers to translate languages. It had a very small circulation in Holland, but it was very interesting because it wanted to be bigger. Lewis and Jane said they were going to make a real magazine about computers that wasn't boring, and they had the exact recipe for Wired, which was big idea, real people, marry it into chronicle of our times.
Wired magazine is an explosion of ideas and pictures and people and exciting developments that's delivered every month.
I said, well, you need to move to San Francisco because that's where it's happening. Wired magazine was primarily a magazine that we were writing for ourselves. And we knew that what we were talking about and interested in would be what everybody else would be interested in later on. The stories that we were running were about how technology impacted the society and how it might change our behavior. From the very beginning, Wired believed in the digital platform as a publishing platform. And from the very beginning, believed that the web would be a commercial medium, that it would run on advertising. And from the very beginning, Wired believed in search. So we had one of the first alternative search engines to Alta Vista, long before Google. Wired was kind of a co-inventor of the click-through ad banner. And I believe that had Wired not been divided and sold, that we might have actually arrived at the same place that Google had. Wired is still relevant because it's a magazine about the culture of technology, and there's nothing else that's talking about it at that level. But actually, the surprising thing to me is how still vital and unique Wired is, because it's talking about the consequences of technology.